everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be me creating a brunch board, so kind of like a brunch charcuterie board, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I know I've seen a few on Instagram and Pinterest, but I wanted to share with you guys what I did, and yeah, it's gonna be super short, super sweet. I'm not gonna get too much into the recipes of anything because I'm not a chef, you know what I mean? There are plenty of resources out there for anyone looking for recipes for brunch, but this is more a presentation video. So if you want to see that, keep watching. Thanks so much guys for watching this video, and please remember to subscribe to my channel, and let's get into it. Alright you guys, so I'm just starting off here with making some French toast. I'm using brioche bread. Just a regular French toast recipe, nothing super special about it. Obviously eggs, milk, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, and I am just making the French toast. I'm showing this part because it is kind of like the focal point of the brunch board that I'm making. So yeah, you know, I'm fixing that first. And then over on the side, I have the fruit that I'm going to use already washed and prepped so I can kind of place it where I need to place it. One thing I want to focus on and I want to kind of share about this board is everything on here are things that we eat. For the most part, I try not to buy or do things for show or for, you know, like for YouTube or for Instagram. I mean, you know, in theory, there are other things that I could have and maybe should have put on this board, but I only put on this board the things that we eat. And I think that's important. One, to not be wasteful, but two, it just makes sense to only show that. So here I'm just placing the French toast down kind of like the middle of the board. And then what I plan on doing is filling everything in around it after, you know, having the French toast in the right place. So I am just kind of going in with the fruit. I cut up some of the strawberries just to give it a little more, you know, help it stand out a bit. So what I usually end up doing is just kind of placing the fruit on different parts of the board, and then I end up moving it around if necessary. Usually, you know, you really want to fill out the board so it doesn't look super empty. So that's just what I'm doing here. Typically when people use bowls on brunch, on charcuterie boards in general, they're a lot smaller than this one. They're like little bowls that hold honey or jam or things like that. I did not have any of those at my disposal for this, so this is what I used. And I think it still turned out pretty. I mean, you know, maybe I'll invest in similar bowls like that in the future, but for right now I think it's super cute. So I put a bowl of grits because that is what my fiance likes to eat, and I also put an egg on here, which I guess is an interesting choice, but I will say we ate pretty quickly after this, so it wasn't like the eggs, it wasn't like all the food was cold. But my fiance doesn't really eat eggs, so I put my egg that I ate with brunch on here, and I don't know, I thought it gave it a nice touch. It looks very brunchy. And so after I put everything together, I then went in with the powdered sugar and kind of just dusted the powdered sugar on top of the French toast in the middle, and that was it. I think it turned out really, really pretty. You know, you can't have brunch, or you can have brunch, but you know, you gotta top your brunch off with some nice little mimosa action. So Of course, you know, I think this is Costco brand champagne and orange juice. And so we topped it off with some mimosas, but yes, this is it. It was super easy, super quick to make. I think this would be a super cute setup if you were having friends over or something, or even if you're just like me and you just, you know, some days you just want to be fancy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below, and I'll see you next time.